What it do, y'all? What's up, man? I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We back here for the last episode of the day. You already know, man. With that being said, I hope everybody's having a good day today. My day's been alright. My day's been pretty good, pretty chill, pretty regular, average day in the regularly scheduled program, Yeah, not much going on today. Just wake up, do what you gotta do, keep on doing what you gotta do until you're done doing what you gotta do, and then you can move on to what you wanna do. But you can't do what you want to do till you've done what you gotta do. A lot of people have trouble doing what they gotta do. Even me sometimes. I ain't gonna cap. I hate doing what I gotta do. You know, I'd rather do what I want to do. What I want to do is sit around and do nothing, but I can't sit around and do nothing because I gotta get up and do certain things. A lot of people put their wants versus their needs first. And then whenever it comes to their needs, they don't have what they need. Or they can't do what they need to do because they don't have the resources to do what they need to do. A lot of people, man, they have trouble maturing and realizing, wow, I gotta be an adult. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I've lived with people like that. I've known people like that. Still know people like that. And it's crazy to watch how they immature more than they mature. And it's just like, dang, man, is there any hope at all? Makes you wonder, how did you survive this long on your own? You know? It's crazy to me how fast people go out and do the things that they want to do that they know they're not supposed to do versus doing things that they have to do that they don't want to do. For me, I make the conscious choice. I gotta do this before I can play the game, or I gotta do this before I can watch a movie, or I gotta do this before I can go to sleep. I got to do this before. A lot of people don't have that mentality. If you ain't got that mentality in life, man, it's going to be a rough ride. I promise you that. And you're going to adopt that mentality at some point in life, whether you realize it or not. You're going to adopt it because you're going to realize, wow, I really have to do this. You're going to get spanked. Life going to spank you real hard when you realize that you got to be an adult. Excuse me. But yeah, man, we're not here to talk about that. Let me know how you guys' day is going so far. Down in the comments below, whether it's a good day, bad day, we can talk about it. We can not talk about it, no matter to me. Also, let me know where you guys are tapping in from so I can shout out your country, your state, or your city. I always thought it was interesting how we can all be in different parts of the world still tapping in the same program at the same time. Technology has really given us a gift of connection around the world, a global connection, but people don't utilize it. They take advantage of it, and it's a shame. It's a shame, but it is what it is. That's just how some people are. But what are we talking about this episode, man? Setbacks are temporary, so don't let it permanently set you back. A setback is a setback. Nobody said that a setback was permanent. People look at a setback as like it's the worst thing in the world that's ever happened to them in their entire life. And when you have that kind of mentality, anything that happens to you, you are going to flip. You are going to be absolutely stressed out. You will not know how to handle any situation if you act like a setback is the worst thing in the world that's ever happened to you. No, it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to you. A setback just means that means that you've been pushed back 2 steps. You need to take 3 more steps to make that extra step. So what you do is you take those 2 steps again, and you take the extra step to get to where you need to be. Setbacks are always going to happen in life. You're always going to have setbacks. It don't matter. Whether it be in a career, whether it be if you play in a game, whether it be you playing sports, basketball, football, MMA, whatever the case may be, there's always going to be setbacks. But there's never not going to be a moment where you can't come back from it unless you specifically choose not to come back from that setback. See, the only time that you truly lose is when you decide to let that setback destroy you, your career, whatever the case may be. That is the only time that you lose, is whenever you allow that setback to win, to keep you from doing what you gotta do, from getting to where you know that you can be. Don't let a setback ruin your career. Don't let a setback ruin your life. Don't let a setback ruin anything. Just look at it as a little bump in the road and just keep going. It's hard. It is a lot harder. It's a lot easier said than done. It's a lot harder to do than it is to say it. But when you live with these kinds of mentalities, it makes life a whole lot easier. You can go through it in a breeze. You just got to be willing to do so yourself. Otherwise, everything that happens in life is going to be a setback for you. And next thing you know, you are not going to be anywhere. You will not get anywhere in life if you sit here and you allow a setback to ruin what it is that you're trying to do. So, don't let a setback ruin what you're trying to do. I can't speak now, apparently. Don't let a setback ruin what you're trying to do. Just keep on going. You know, some people in the NFL, they fumble the ball. Some people in the NBA, they miss their shot. Some people in MMA, they get knocked out. Do it set them back? Do they let them setbacks ruin their careers? No. It just means they have more training to do. It just means that they have more things to focus on. So don't let nothing set you back in life. Keep going. Polish up those areas. And keep on trucking. That's all you can do. And with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your members, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And with that being said, I am out of here. Deuces.